Okay guys, hi! I'm live. Sorry, it took a little longer than I thought to come back. That Leo Extended actually lasted longer than I thought too, so it happens. So just finished the Leo Extended. It was beautiful. I recommend you see it. It was beautiful. I would hate for anyone to miss it. If it is at all possible, get that extended. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. Whoever's up at this hour, I have no clue. But let's dive into the situation. The situation for divine lovers. Hi, Genevieve. Hi, Markers. I'm so glad you're here so late. Wow, thank you. I'm so happy to have moderators. You know what happens in the wee hours of morning. The crazies come out. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Hi, Eternal Faith. Yay. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick DMDF reading. And then I'll be calling the names of the people that did donate and did purchase those decks. Unfortunately, there's no new people that purchased the decks. I still only have 3 orders. I know Markers, you're one of them, AMC, you're one of them, and there's one other person. But that's it. I don't have any new orders. So I guess I'll just do you guys for your personals tonight and pick someone else from the crowd. If I've missed anyone, please let me know, but I did just check PayPal and didn't see anything new in there. Okay. But if I missed you from last time, just let me know too. Markers will double check that with me. Hi, Becky. You would love to buy a deck? Yay, awesome. I would love you to do that. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and get into this. Let's do the DM at the top. What is the situation between the divine lovers? The situationship, right? What's going on with you guys? I think I'm going to do something kind of new. I'm going to bring you guys together. Somehow I'm going to bring you guys together. How am I going to do that? Okay, so I'm going to get how they're coming in and how you're coming in regards to each other. And then how you're feeling in regards to each other, what you're thinking in regards to each other, the obstacles you're experiencing, and the outcome. That's what I want to look at. So how are you and this person coming in? How are you and this person coming in? How is your DM coming in? How is your DM coming in? Rigid? A little rigid? Balance. Steady as she goes. Bottom of the deck is creative. Your person is just barely keeping on. This is equivalent to getting off the fence, the 2 of Pentacles, balance, steady as she goes. It's not going to last forever, but your person is barely keeping their head above water, keeping balanced, just maintaining. Maintaining is the key word. They are trying to express their creativity through whatever they love to do with their job or with their fun, but they are trying to express themselves in creative ways. Singing, cooking, dancing, acting, things of that nature. They are being creative. And how are you coming in? How are you coming into the situation in regards to your lover? Awakening. Eyes are wide open. Wide the hell open. You're seeing everything for what it is. You can't sleep. This is like 9 of Swords. Stuff, I can't sleep. All these thoughts are in my head. Oh my God. I'm seeing them for their true colors. It's a little bit upsetting. You're just taking it all in like a sponge. Okay, you're like, I'm just going to breathe it in. Whether it's good or bad, I'm going to breathe it in. I'm wide awake. Okay, and I'm going to embrace, or how do you say, brace myself for whatever information comes my way. So you're kind of bracing yourself. Bottom of the deck is endurance. Keep your eyes on the ball. And you're really trying to stay focused on your spiritual journey and your love journey. You really want to stay focused here. And that's how you're coming in. Shoot. Okay, so that's how you guys are coming in. Let's clarify that. Clarify balance for the divine masculine energy. Clarify balance. 9-9. 9-9. There's something with 9s. Their birthday could be in September They could be 29, 39, something in that range. Maybe they just turned 40. There's also the energy of it's about time. The 9 represents an ending of a cycle. The ending of a cycle. Even 9 plus 9 is 18, which goes to the number 9. And then the 9 and the 9 to 81 goes to the number 9. It's like it always comes back to this. There's a consistent truth. There's a consistent truth here. There's no avoiding this. It's in your face. This person knows that something must be done. Basically there's a ticking time bomb. There's a clock. The clock is ticking. This person, the divine masculine, has come in really worrying about themselves, very single. Whether they're single or not, they're acting single. And we have abundance, 9 of Pentacles, and we have wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. This person is feeling really happy, really joyful, happy-go-lucky, in a good mood, just steady as she goes, being grateful for the day. You know, that's how your person's coming in. And you think it's a little bit damn selfish. Like, how are you so happy? I'm over here 9 of Swords, and here you are happy? Happy with what? Maybe I should just keep those there. They could be in with a Virgo and a Scorpio or Cancerian or Taurus even. Yeah, Taurus, that's Venus. This is actually the picture of Venus. So Taurus, Virgo, or Cancer, Scorpio here. Okay, so let's keep going. Clarify the awakening for the divine feminine. Clarify the awakening. You've been betrayal. I saw 10 of Swords, like betrayal. Tell me about the awakening. 6 of Swords, resolution. You have a lot in common with a Leo down here in the divine feminine. Leo and air energy, super big combo. So you're like, my eyes are wide open because I am letting go of control over the damn situation. I am done. I am going towards the sun. I am going towards the light. I'm going towards an awakening, an enlightenment, a resolution. Resolution. This is about making a plan. It's very difficult. The 6 of Swords marks an event that you're getting over heartbreak. They're getting over being taken advantage of, betrayed, left for dead, stabbed in the back. You're getting over the pain of reality. And you just want to move on. And so you're trying to overcome all of this pain with strength. You're trying to just breathe deep. Woosah. And that's really how you're coming in. How does your divine masculine feel about you? Let's do a butterfly oracle. How does your divine masculine feel about you? How does your divine masculine feel about you? How does the DM feel about the DF? How does the DM feel about the DF? Self-employment. Bottom of the deck, sentimental feelings. Your DM sees you as being a badass. Entrepreneurship, business ownership, leadership. I mean, self-employment is you're doing the bad by yourself. You're a leader. Self-employment is about being a leader, guiding others, teaching others, being a star. It's also about providing for yourself, taking care of yourself. So your masculine feels like you're doing a good job taking care of yourself, and they're really proud of you. You're inspiring to them. They're looking at you like, wow, look at this person go. Let's clarify this energy. Clarify self-employment for how the masculine feels about the feminine. Oh my God, twin flames. Yep, you're their divine partner. They know it, they feel it, they're seeing you be a badass, and like, damn, divine feminine's got going on what I want going on. They feel equally yoked with you. They feel like because you're a leader, they can be a leader. Because you're a business owner, they could be a business owner. You get my drift? There's a mirroring here. And so your person feels like you guys are perfect for each other. And they kind of have an ego, to be honest. They do have an ego. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Pentacles. They see money. Cha-ching. They really feel like you're doing well for yourself. You're financially secure. You're grounded. You're moving forward in the world, and you are going to be doing very well for yourself. That's how they feel about you. Do they love you? Yes. Do they have deep emotions for you? Yes. Very deep. Do they feel like happy thinking about you? Sentimental feelings? Yes. They're really happy thinking about you. They feel elated thinking about you. You bring them joy. You bring them happiness, to be very honest. How do you feel about them, though? How does the divine feminine feel about the masculine? I don't want 2 cards. I want 1. I got new career and courage. You want your masculine to speak out, get the hell out of their current position. You hate your DM's job. Maybe because there's other people around them that you hate. Maybe because your DM's not making enough money. Maybe because your DM is broke, doesn't have a job. Maybe because your DM is spending too much time at work. Whatever it is, you've been praying and hoping they get the hell out of this career. That they get some balls bigger than quail eggs and jump. Take a leap of faith. And you're really hoping that they do, and that's how you feel. You know, you're like, well, you may be optimistic about me, masculine, but I'm not very optimistic about you. I wish you would get the hell out of your career. You're kind of wishing they would start their own business so they have time for you. So they have time for this relationship. But you think your person is just jacking off, having a good time, not being responsible. And your eyes are just wide awake. You're like, you know what? This person needs to get their shit together. Bottom of the deck is keep the faith. Lilacs. Peace, calm, relax. Let's not over worry about what other people are doing and what their path is. Okay, let's clarify this courage and new career just to get a ultra clarification on that for the DF. 4 of Wands, union. You want marriage, you want time and affection, you want this person at home. In fact, you're like, you know what? If you would get the hell out of that career, you and me could run our own home business. And you want to come into business with this person. You want to build some kind of an empire with this person. And you're like, can you just commit to me? Can you come home to me? Can you spend time at home with me? Can you get a home career? You're gone too much. You're never home. I wish you would just get the courage to fix your life. You want them to get some balls. And you're very frustrated. Very frustrated. Okay. So that's that. So we get how you guys are coming in. We get how you're feeling. What thoughts are going through your guys' head? We're going to use the Everyday Witch. What thoughts are going through your head about each other? What is the masculine thinking about you? What is the masculine thinking about you? Nope, it's this one. Bottom of the deck, joy and delight. See, they're very happy to think about you. You bring them joy, you bring them happiness, you bring them that 9 of Cups feeling. You make them feel like a kid again, and I see it's cats and dogs, a little picnic, she's playing in the grass, it's beautiful. It's a very happy day. So they think very highly of you. You're a little bit more stressed out than they are. A little worried, a little bit of a worry wart down here. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of worry wart. Kind of a mood killer. You know, they're trying to think positive. And we'll get to why, but this is how they're thinking. Let's get the big one. Meditation for clarity. Subconsciously, they think really happy thoughts about you. Quietly, secretly, they think very big happy thoughts about you, but ultimately, They're trying to get clarity on the value of your relationship. They need to make sense. Does this relationship make sense? And you're over here like, hello, red flag. Yeah, it makes complete sense. Damn, how much twin flame energy do you need? How much soulmate energy do you need to be smacked in the forehead? What the act? Okay, I know. Calm down. But your person still needs clarity. They just don't get the perfect picture. They can't envision it all yet for whatever reason, but they're trying with the meditation. Purple, crown chakra energy, third eye energy, they're really trying. And I'll go ahead and read that for you. Page number 40. See, 40. Didn't I say earlier maybe they're 40? I don't know. Just a synchronicity. Meditation for clarity. It can be hard for us to see things clearly. And the closer we are to them, the harder it can be. This is especially true when we are looking at ourselves, hermit energy, the more important issues that affect our lives. This is very Virgo, just saying. And when strong emotions are involved, that makes it even harder. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. Just that we have to make a special effort to reach this clarity. This card is a suggestion that it is time to seek some clarification of an issue or issues, that you need to look more closely at something. And perhaps you've been missing something or viewing it through the eyes clouded with emotional or prejudicial. Well, it's kind of like prejudice, but I can't say the damn word. You've been viewing the situation wrong, okay? You've been getting bad statements and comments from others that give you a bad impression of this, and you do not take things at surface value, but rather you make sure that what you think you are seeing is really the truth, and that's what needs to happen. So there's been rumors. People have clouded their judgment about you, DF. People have told them things about you that are untrue, misleading. People have given them some kind of false idea of what your relationship looks like. And that's just a slice of the cake. The other slice of the cake is they've been a little bit judgmental about the DF, seeing things overly emotionally, and they're trying to be logical. And so this person is like, oh my God, I'm so mad at DF because A, B, and C. And they're letting those anger, those feelings, those thoughts cloud them instead of just seeing it logically and seeing a clear picture. But with a clear picture, it requires balance. You have to look at it with emotion and logic. It can't be one or the other. You need both. And this person's been struggling with that. And so what they're thinking about you is they have to look closer into the situation. There's something they feel that they aren't seeing with you. They're curious. They don't want to miss the boat. They don't want to miss the big picture. They just need some time. It requires some patience. And they are thinking that they need to be isolated so they can get a better picture and a clear idea of what you're really about. And they're thinking about getting away from other people so they can do this, because they are smart enough to realize that people are clouding their judgment. And to clarify that, let's just get a clarification. Clarification. And if you're interested in this deck, please go to jks1111.com. Order this tarot deck now. If you do, I will call your name in the reading. Pull you some cards. All right, clarifying this, we have Three of Wands, expectation. The ships that are not coming in. Ships aren't coming in. How about shit isn't getting done? This is a lack of enthusiasm. This is slow as hell. This is not being able to see that your relationship can work out. They don't have an expectation like, oh yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to be together. They have some doubts. They kind of even have a lack of faith. They haven't made a decision yet. They're very clouded. Even this picture looks foggy and clouded. She's walking out of the mist. out of the fog. She's leading her own ship. She's the captain of her own ship. So when it's in reverse, they're not the captain of their own ship. Other people are giving them their ideas. Other people are making them think certain things. How about this? They're easily influenced. They may even think that maybe you're the one that's easily influenced. They may think you're not seeing the situation clearly. They may think you're the one that needs to look at the big picture. That could also be what's going on. Keep in mind, everything is reversible. Bottom of the deck is Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. What you think about, you bring about. If you will it, it will be yours. What you believe, you will achieve. Where your intention goes, energy flows. This is about planting seeds and getting rewards, reaping the harvest. It's also about giving and receiving equally, fairly. And this has been an unfair, and it has been an injustice. Let's see what the Divine Feminine is thinking about the masculine. Seasonal harvest. Well, we just talked about harvest. You are thinking the masculine is reaping what he or she sowed. You're like, well, you planted your seeds. You picked your flowers. You made your bed. Now lie in it. Hope you like it. So you're wide awake. You see everything. You're a little bit intense for sure. And you're reaping. Notice she has the scathe, whatever. She's cutting shit out of the ground. She's getting the harvest. You're thinking it's time to see some actual effing growth. Some actual effing results. Where's my results? It's about damn time something manifested out of all the damn seeds I planted, forever ago. Where's the results? And so there is this energy of, I'm waiting. I am so ready. Here they are being, nonchalant, taking their time. It's no big deal, no big rush. And you're like, no, it's a rush. I'm tired of waiting. I'm wide awake. Wake up, masculine. And that's kind of how you feel. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying that's how you feel. That's what you think. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Well, first let's read it. I know, my bad. Seasonal harvest. It's an earth energy. Duh. Number 36. You might have met them when they were 36, if that means anything to you. Or maybe 36 is important. So anyways, it says, with a little hard work and a little dollop of luck, our endeavors will eventually bear some fruit. So you do have some faith that with all this hard work, something's got to give. You're going to get some kind of fruit with all this intention and effort. Anyways, no matter what form this takes you, be sure to take your time and celebrate this harvest. Whether it's an actual harvest of food from your garden or a metaphorical harvest of something that you've been working toward. It is important to stop, take a breath, feel the joy and gratitude that comes with this achievement. It took a long time and it took a lot of effort. This card may be an indication that it's time to finish off a project, complete a task you've been working on, and do whatever it takes for you to finally reap the rewards of this work. Alternatively, it might be telling you that your harvest is done and celebration is in order. Hurrah! Again, the time's up. You're like, well, ding, timer went off. We're done here. Reward? This is over. You're like, no, sorry. Yeah, this thing here, it's over. I'm just not waiting. A lot of impatience here. I get it. Yeah, the timer went off. What the actual F? What the AF? Okay, where's my damn harvest? You're like, I know I planted these seeds right. Some of you may be shopping for cilantro or parsley. I see rosemary too. Maybe you're making a soup. You could be making, I don't know, some kind of caldo, some kind of Spanish soup. You could be just making a normal soup, some kind of a soup. And you're just like trying to find some peace. It's probably good for you to relax and have a little peace. Take it easy. Zen. Relax, my love. Relax. Okay? Clarifying this Harvest card is the Ace of Swords. Time, urgency. The time is now. The time is now. Now. Not tomorrow. Today. Today. And you're like, I'm expecting communication. Anytime now. I think you're literally walking, not literally, but figuratively, walking on pins and needles because you know what's going to happen. Where is this communication? You're going to hear from this person, and look what fell. Justice. Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra. This Ace of Swords is the swords of truth. It's justice, my love. And bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. You're ready for that ace, and justice. Like, I am ready. It's 2020. It's January. It's nearing the end. What the actual AF? I should have been given some kind of information by now. And there's some stress here because you're not seeing it. Well, okay. We'll look more into it. So these are how you're coming in. These are your feelings. These are your thoughts. What are your challenges? And I'll be using my Way of the Horse deck. Oh shit, no I won't. My deck's not in there. Damn it. Where in the hell could it be? It's okay. It's meant to be. I'll use a different deck. I'll see the Life Purpose Oracles. What is the obstacle here? Thank you so much. I appreciate you with that beautiful comment of me being amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Especially at this hour, you know? Just saying. Thank you. Okay, so what is your obstacle? Like, what is the deal? What is their deal? What is the issue here? What is the deal? Following your bliss. Their obstacle is actually doing what makes them happy. They're coming in finally working on that, but it's hard. Your person may have some strong placements in the 9th house. With all these 9s and all the planetary action going on in the 9th house per Vedic, your person may be struggling finding some happiness. Maybe even self-medicating, overeating, overindulging, and overspending. There's like an overdoing it. And it's all for show. Because the 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, is all for show. Everybody's looking at them. Life is sweet. And they're having a hard time telling the truth about that. Because my soul sings with joy. They need to follow their bliss. They're having a very hard time just singing, dancing, singing in the rain. You know, they're just trying to be happy through the pain. Wow, somehow that was it. Yeah, they're just trying to get through the pain. Tell me about their struggle. Tell me about the DM's struggle. Why is the DM having such a difficult time finding their bliss? Shocking and fixated. They're stuck obsessing about a situation. Maybe they missed a birthday, maybe they forgot somebody, maybe somebody died, maybe something happened, but it was shocking. You can't get over it. This could be even the very distant past. This could be like childhood situation. They've never gotten over a situation. Never gotten over it. And yeah, this is like something shocking happened. I didn't get over it stuff. What was the shocking situation? What is this thing in their way for happiness? What is this? Oh. Ouch. They had a divorce. Very specific message for some people. This was a divorce in their childhood. a death in their childhood, or a divorce in their grown adult life. Okay? What else is shocking that they can't get over is some kind of a commitment that was ended. A commitment. This is something that happened in the past. But I do feel for some people, they're unable to be happy because somebody wants them to get a divorce. Could be an earth sign. I don't know. Somebody wants them to get a divorce, and so they're not. They haven't been moving on this for a long time. And they're not able to be happy because this isn't getting done. And for some people, it's a situation where they're unhappily married and they can't muster this up. Okay, for some people, what is shocking and they're fixated on and why they can't be happy is because they want a divorce. It could also be somebody threatened them with divorce. Like, if you don't fix this, I'm going to get a divorce. And they're like, oh my God, why would you just run out on me like that? Why would you threaten divorce like that? We have a commitment. We made a promise. Whatever this is, guys, whatever this is, this person is not able to be happy because of a commitment that they maybe need to get disconnected from. And they are fixated and just shocked that divorce even came up. For someone that got divorced, and maybe you met them and they were already divorced, or they were in the midst of divorcing, they're shocked the divorce actually happened. They never saw themselves as divorced. They did not see it. They didn't see it coming. It was like a train and it hit them out of nowhere. It's just, and they're still getting their bearings. Okay? And twin flames do trigger emotions and feelings. And so they are getting their bearings. The DM is like, Steph, I'm having a hard time. I was in a relationship for many years and it ended, and I haven't quite been able to get over it. I still have some feelings inside that I haven't faced. Maybe it came up from my childhood. Maybe it came up from a past life. Whatever it was, there's something inside that I can't put my finger on, but I'm trying to figure it out. So there's some suffering here. Let's get a message about that. Tell me about this fixation, this shock, this divorce, this Queen of Pentacles. For the DM, remember, this is not a DF energy. This is the DM energy, not the DF. This is all the DM. This up here says, your intensity frightens me and allures me at the same time. Bottom of the deck is stagnant, and I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. So because one relationship failed, they're unsure that this one would succeed. They have a fear of commitment. Or maybe you are married and they feel like they're not going to withstand this marriage. They feel like they're failing at it, scared. They're trying like hell to keep this relationship together, and they're just freaking scared. Either way, the way the DF affects this person is they want you. They're drawn to you. They're pulled towards you. And it scares them. It scares them how fixated they can be about you, how they think about you all the time, how they're constantly mind spinning about you. It scares them. It shocks them that they're still thinking about your connection. It frightens them, but at the same time, they want you. It allures them. It calls them. Very judgment kind of energy, but they do feel damaged. They feel like they're a damaged person. They don't think you understand how damaged they are from a past breakup or a past situation when they were children. They don't think you understand. Maybe some of them don't even understand. Let's go ahead and see what the DM's challenge is. What is the DM's challenge? That's a very deep message. It's not something surface. This is below the surface. So what's going on with the divine feminine? And again, the masculine's just keeping it together, steady as she goes, putting on the show, putting on the show, putting on the Ritz, just making everything look like it's all good in the hood. No, it's not. What is the feminine's challenge? Mending bridges. I heal rifts, I am a mender. You're trying so hard to fix this relationship. I feel like you and this masculine have had a separation. Maybe it wasn't a divorce, but maybe it was a separation and a lack of commitment. Okay? Could be a lack of commitment. And your person is still shocked how it ended, still thinking about how it ended, unable to feel happy because of the separation. Could be why they're suffering. They've been unable to find their peace because of this. And you also have been really trying to mend this relationship. The DF has been trying to mend this bridge. And that's the obstacle. It hasn't happened. And I see a DM and a DF in the picture, masculine, feminine energy. I also see a shadow side and, of course, a normal side. I see night and day. I see Gemini energy. I do see Saggy energy. I see that you guys can overcome this. This is a lot like the Five of Cups because of the bridge and the water. This is painful, but there's still hope. Not all is lost. No, there's not too much water under the bridge. In fact, you can still cross the bridge. So there's still time. There's still energies to be healed. You're just frustrated as hell that you can't get it done. Let's clarify this obstacle. Clarify the mending bridges for the femme. We have a warning and unlovable. I just feel like that picture is like going down the tubes. You feel like this relationship is going down the tubes. You feel like you've had 1,000 red flags. You're not listening to them. You feel like you're not seeing what you need to see. You're not seeing the big picture, yet you are. You're wide awake, eyes wide open, yet you feel unlovable. You feel like there's something about you that must not be so lovable, or they would be running into your arms. And this is, of course, like I said, it's not surface. It's under the surface, between the lines, in the depths of the moon card, the subconscious, the feelings that are arising in this tarot card reading. And the truth is, you feel like something must be broken with me. Broken? Well, what's broken? Is it your body? Maybe some of you feel like it is. Is it your childhood? Maybe for some. Is it your mind? Are you obsessive? Are you clingy? Are you angry? Are you bitchy? What is it? You think something's wrong with you. Is it your mouth? Do you not know when to shut up? Do you have more to learn? I don't know. But you feel like something must be wrong, and you want to fix it. You don't want to be left like that. On one other end of that, this is a warning to look inside yourself. There's more to the story than meets the eye. Let's read the messages about how you really, see this challenge. Tell me more about this challenge. We have, I'm reminded of you constantly. So you have some of that fixated energy, the same as them. They're over here mirroring you guys. They're fixated on this separation. the same as you, and you're fixated. You're reminded of them constantly. I'm talking movies, credits, emails, names over the phone, friends and family, signs when you're driving, just synchronistic signs from the universe, period. You're reminded of them. You can't, it's like everywhere you look, there's their name, there's, their kid's name or their parents' name, or there's the number that marks them. You're like, oh my God. The other card is something is still missing, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. So you can't pinpoint. Again, same as them. They can't figure it out, but there's something missing. There's a piece to the puzzle that's not here, so you can't mend the bridges until that piece to the puzzle has made its presence. Let's get a clarification on the Divine Feminine's challenge. Divine Feminine's, oh my God, I got goosebumps, I got scared, chills, the devil. Part of your challenge is a karmic energy, karmic partner possibly, obsession, depression, anger, resentment, sadness, financial scarcity, dependent, codependent, insecurities, lack of control. Some people do. They have a lack of control over their mouth. They don't know when to shut it. Some people have a lack of control with their feelings. They just run away with their feelings or their mind. Some people have a vice, which could be drinking, could be pills, could be overeating, could be oversleeping. You know, part of the struggle is jealousy. With the Devil card, you can definitely pick up jealousy and even anger. All those 7 deadly sins. 7 deadly sins, all of that good stuff. But mostly it's you not controlling yourself. Something has a hold on you. Is it darkness? Is it a karmic? Is it depression? Is it a vice? Is it the past? Is it a dark evil presence? But let's get real with that, because a lot of you guys have ifs and ands and buts and could be's. 1, if you are a light worker, dark magic really doesn't have power over you. Duh. Period. We're done with that statement. If anyone here is worried about dark magic having power over a light worker, that's stupid. It's just not possible. Doesn't happen. You're protected. You don't even have to do anything to be protected. But if you want to go the extra mile, yeah, could you get black onyx, black tourmaline, some kind of repellent for dark energy? Yeah, but you don't even need it. You don't even need it, but you can. That's just extra. You could sage, yeah. You could do black, or how do you say, like a magic, blocking the black magic. Yeah, but let me tell you, you don't even need it. Stop being scared. Don't be controlled by people that tell you you need A, B, and C to be protected. Number 1, you're a light worker. You have light in you. Where light is there, darkness does not exist. Nor can it. Now, if the light is gone, yes, darkness will exist in you or on you. So that makes you question a lot, doesn't it? If I have light in me and around me, how could darkness control me? Well, the answer must be you don't have light in you. You don't have light around you. That means what? Inner reflection. You have to go inside and see what is causing you to dim your light. And those are for the people that feel like they're being attacked spiritually by dark entities. That's your question. What inside you is making you dark to attract that? Because like attracts like. That's just the law of the universe. That's just a little taste to get started on that whole shebang. But let's look at something else. Say it's not magic, it's not darkness, it's not none of that. Okay. Say it's jealousy. The only reason you would be jealous is because you feel like you're not enough. You feel like they've got something on you. There's a karmic out there. There's someone, maybe a parent, maybe their kid, their mother, their lover, someone. and they've got something on you. That other person may not even know you. It's none of their business. But you know what is your business? You're better than that. And you are worthy. And you are good. And it's about time you start speaking that onto your life. I am damn worthy. I am damn good. I am so worth it. I am the shiznit. So you have control over those feelings, you see? And the reason I'm talking about these negativities is because, here, unlovable. Look at that. I'm not saying you all feel this way, but I am saying I'm doing the reading and this card came out. So what is it? Is it childhood? Is it pain? Those things need to be healed. Those are things that you have to get help with, regression therapy, hypnosis, meditation, purging, healing, all of that. You're never going to be able to deal with it until you start to feel it. And, part of that is controlling your feelings with the Devil card, not allowing them to come in. And that's very possessive over yourself, not allowing it to come in. And that could also be an issue. Anyways, we could go on, but this is definitely a dark energy, and it's not happy, it's not joyful, and this is part of your blocking. If it's not even anything to do with you feeling unlovable, could it be that you feel unlovable because there is a karmic energy, third party, blocking this mending of the bridge? Yes. Again, repeat one time. You are more worthy than that karmic. Have you put your crown on and adjusted your crown lately? Have you adjusted your self-worth? Take a look in the mirror, guys. You're the bomb.com, not the karmic. You're the goods, not that. So if that's the issue, don't let them think they've got one over on you. And don't even tell yourself they've got one over on you. You have to build yourself up, my dear. And that's just the devil energy, it's a lack of control. It's vices, it's vices. Maybe for some of you guys, it's not any self-talk. Let's talk about another deadly sin. Vanity, vain, being conceited, being prideful, being boastful, acting like you are very lovable. In fact, you're too lovable, and you are so bomb that there's everyone beneath you. They're not worthy. They're pitiful. They're the scum underneath your shoes. That's bad too. There has to be this healthy balance. Thank you, Maxine, for the $2 on Super Chat. Thank you. Carly Simon, you're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Right? Who knows those vain people? You're so vain. Okay, so yeah, that could also be an issue, DF. Are you vain? Do you really put yourself up there like that? You're so much better than the world? Are you really? I mean, that's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem right there. So there's definitely a need for balance. Remember, the Temperance card comes after the Devil card. Oh, you saw me a few years ago? Yay! I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad. So yeah, the Temperance card comes after Devil, and the Temperance is ultimate balance. It is tempering out all that bullshit, all those 7 deadly sins. The over-ego, the overinflated ego, the underinflated ego, the jealousy, and the insecurities, all of that gets balanced out with temperance. So it comes in time. You may be suffering right now with some of these vices. Maybe there's something else I didn't mention, and that's fine. You figure out what else this Devil card could be for you. It's your reading. What does this Devil card mean for you? What does this energy have holding against you? What is out of your hands, or so it feels? What is this energy of a lack of control and a very dark energy in your life. What is that? Whatever that is for you, put a name on it. Know that this is something that is a barrier between you and your fate, and it is hindering you from mending a bridge. And I just got scared because, okay, a card flew off my table. It was probably my elbow, but it didn't feel that way. My heart is still in my ass. Yep, my heart's in my ass right now. Oh, God. Desire came out. It's a sexual thing. Whew, I ain't trying to go there. My heart is still in my butt. I cannot go there right now. All right, so let's get a message here for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Devil, you better quit trying to stare me, damn it. It's too late. I'm not in the mood for that. The devil is a liar. The power of Patty compels you. The power of Stephanie compels you. Okay. All right, so let's get a message for the DF here. A message for the DF. I need to access my Akashic records. That's a really good message. Some of us actually do. We as DFs, we're like, oh, we're awake. We see everything. Yeah. Oh my God. I know, even myself, I need to do this because there is so much we don't effing know. And we have sometimes as DFs an overinflated ego. And we go around acting like we're ultra spiritual and ultra all-knowing and so wise and so aware and so awake. And it's like sometimes the universe is like, DF, can I check you for a moment? I'm about to check you. There's some shiznit up in the Akashic records around you. Yeah, you haven't quite looked at it yet. Yeah, you don't know the whole story. So why don't you go ahead and get some meditative energy going on? Maybe see a therapist. Maybe try to, ask maybe to have some revelation of the Akashic record so you can know what you're really dealing with. Because, maybe you just don't know. All right. And you know this, man. And we're not doing it. So obvious, but not doing it. All right. So a lot of you guys are like, well, what the hell's the Akashic records? The universe keeps a log of every breath you take. Every moment, every breath you take, and every move you make. I'll be watching you. And that is the universe. Thank you so much for the little jumping avocado. Yay! Love vibration, $10. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Thank you. So the universe is keeping a log, not only of this life, but of every life you've ever lived. And your spiritual log, when you're out of a body, what's going on with your soul? There's a constant documentation, and it's the Akashic records. You can read it with your intuition, not with your eyes. You feel it, you can see it, you can sometimes taste it, you can remember it. There's all different kinds of psychic ways for you to get this information. It comes to people differently in different ways, sometimes even in dreams. So it's all very psychic and intuitive. But you may need to access these records right now because something is missing, and that card where you can't put your finger on it, it's right there in the Akashic records. So maybe when we dive into this, it will all make a little sense. So I am going to pull an Atlantis card to see what this could possibly be. And this is from Diana Cooper, the Atlantis cards, whatever. Let's see what could be missing for the DF in the Akashic records. What is it we need to see? What is it we need to see? So I got, oh, thank you. Well, I'm just so loved here, Velda. Well, damn, thank you. Okay, fifth dimension. And there's a mother playing with her child, and she's washing her feet. It's so cute. And there's a little dog looking at her. And there's a butterfly, there's mountains, there's other family members. There could be a sister or an older daughter, and there's some friends and family in the background. But this is definitely a mother-daughter energy. So, fifth dimension, there's a mother-daughter relationship that needs to be looked at. Number one, there sometimes needs to be bridges healed between a mother and a daughter before there can be bridges healed between a twin and a twin. It's like we need to make peace with our family, with our history, with our past. We cannot be a whole person until we've looked at the whole situation. And that's more than love. That's family. That's children. Maybe there's relationships with your children that need to be mended. Maybe there's time spent with your daughter or your son that need to be dealt with. But as a DF, there's some issues. There could also be some unhealed issues between you and your mom. You know what I mean? Whether she's still alive or passed. This could be for someone that is passed because it's the fifth dimension. But it's more so that you and your mom have a reincarnated energy together in this life. I also get the energy here with Jesus washing the feet. Thank you, Jules, for the $20. I appreciate that. So, you're so great. Thank you. Jesus washed the feet. Why? To show people how to be a leader. And all his other disciples were like, what the hell are you doing? You're the priest. You're the pastor. You're the leader. You're the prophet. You have no business servicing other people. And Jesus was like, actually, that's part of being a leader. Part of being a leader is servicing other people. It's loving other people, serving them, and being humble, and never thinking that you are above them. Because you're showing people what strength looks like. You're showing people what dignity is, what respect is, what honor is. Because believe me, washing someone's feet is giving them honor. And all they want to do in return is give you the honor back. It's a give-give situation. Yeah, give. There's no taking. It's a circle of love. And if your feet were being washed by Jesus, you would probably be crying and wanting to hug him and kiss him. At least I knew I would. But then again, I'm very watery, so, I'm a kissy, huggy kind of person. But, I just feel like there would be some kind of love coming from you if that was happening to you. And you would want to do the same thing for that person immediately. So sometimes being a leader is being the first one to act on unconditional love. That is being a leader. That is definitely being a leader. The back of the card talks about, in the golden years of Atlantis, the people maintained a fifth dimensional frequency by living in accordance with their highest spiritual values. One of their tenets was do unto others as you would have them act towards you. As a result, they were at all times loving, welcoming, fair, cooperative, and generous. They aspired to live in love. If you drew this card, do unto others, your guidance is to ask yourself, how would you like to be treated? And act towards others accordingly, for this is how you reap what you sow. And if you are lacking or not experiencing what you would like, maybe the answer lies in you are not treating others the way you would like. Maybe you're not giving others what you would like to be given. If you want someone to see your side, make sure you listen to theirs. This is empathy. This enables you to maintain a higher vibration and a higher perspective on life, which will help you rise to the fifth dimension, where, by the way, you will see your Akashic records. So be humble and be kind. Isn't that, oh, I got goosebumps. Isn't that from that Cinderella story? Always be humble and kind. I think that was from that movie Cinderella, the new one, There's also a country song, and I forgot who sings it, but it's always be humble and kind. That's a beautiful song, and it's true. And it just hit me like a smack in the forehead, guys. And it's so easy, but we don't think about it till we ponder, till we look at these cards. And Tim McGraw, that's right. It's realizing for a moment that why I'm not receiving is because I'm not giving. And it's not that you're not emotionally giving, or you're not praying for someone, or you don't have good intentions for them. It's you literally are not doing the act of what you want to receive. It's like, boy, I would love to give to the world, but I'm not giving. I'm not financially supporting other people, but I would like to. It's also, I would love to help the homeless. I have good intentions and I pray for them, but I don't do anything about it. I would like to be hugged and kissed every morning and had a kiss goodnight and adored, but I don't do that to my family or my pets or whatever. There's a lack in the action there. And so there's also this good old normal tale, which everyone knows. If you don't start loving yourself how you deserve to be treated, it ain't going to happen by anybody else. If you want flowers, you want someone to buy you flowers for Valentine's Day, buy you some damn flowers today, because you may receive them on Valentine's Day. If you want romance, I hate to say it, but get her done yourself. I know, I went there. Okay, we're done with that. If you want to be called, texted, checked up on, maybe you should reach out to mom, to your kids, to your grandparents. Maybe you should work on your communication, because sometimes we don't see how isolated we are as light workers. We hide in the shadows. We hide alone. We love to be alone because the world is a difficult place. But if you want communication, give it. You'll receive it. You know? I don't know. But that's just the message with that card. The next one is High Priestess. And she is, it looks like a white peacock, but it could be a dove, but it looks like a white peacock. She's sitting on her throne. This is about knowing your worth. You know a lot of knowledge. Use it. Don't just tuck it away and hide it. Share it with someone. And this says, the High Priestess of Atlantis. We're highly evolved women who were honored and revered for their compassion, their understanding, and their selfless service to other people. They embodied feminine wisdom and channeled guidance from the Intergalactic Council for the development of Atlantis. And in order to develop their powers and incredible psychic and spiritual skills, they undertook extraordinary intentions and initiations to test themselves. Keyword, test themselves. Thank you for the 111 super chat. Thank you. And maintain their 6th dimensional frequency. Third eye energy, baby. The intuition is this energy of this card. This card is of feminine power and of wisdom. Do not rely on logic, rational thoughts, basic box thinking at this time. If you got this card, you are called to use your intuition and psychic gifts. Respond to challenges from your deepest knowing, for the answers lie within. Hermit energy, and you are reminded to work with loyal, total integrity and compassion. Access your wisdom and listen to your intuition. So a lot of us are going to get this information from the Akashic Records. You're going to meditate. You're going to work with the guru. You're going to ask. Your guides are going to show you. You're going to access this Akashic Records somehow, some way. And 9 times out of 10, we're going to question it. Is that real? Did I really just get a download? Is that what a download feels like? Is that what a download looks like? Am I fooling myself? First, quiet the mind. Still the mind. The truth lies under the chaos. Let those questions and thoughts go. Thank you for being present. Goodbye. Receive the information in your feelings. Does it sit with resonance? Like right between the eyes? Yep, that's it. Or is it tossed at the wayside because it doesn't have any weight? That's how you'll know. It doesn't require thought. It requires feelings. And we as Divine Feminines have to train ourselves to use our feelings and intuition versus our mind. And that's something we're working on. And that's why we're lifting up the collective and lifting up the vibration of other people. And we're leaders by being compassionate, by being loving, by being humble, by being forgiving and graceful. Not being a doormat, but certainly showing people what kindness looks like and what love looks like. That's our power. Because if you think about it, nobody else really has that kind of power. It's you. It's you, Divine Femme. You have that power. Masculines don't have that power. And karmic people don't have that power. This is going to come from inside. And you have the power to do it. So that's very beautiful. Okay, so we're pretty much done with your obstacles. We're going to get your outcome now. What does your outcome look like for the both of you? What does your outcome look like? Connect with Gaia. Connect with Mother Earth. This is very much like a tower energy, but it's like a lightning storm from beneath. It's getting grounded. I got chills. The only way we're really going to start to heal and connect with these records is like through the roots of the trees. Almost like an Avatar. How all the trees had connections like the brain and how they gave information to the people. I know it's a movie, but it's something similar like that, to where the earth has energy and can speak to you from ancient times. And there can be an unlocking of Akashic information. And the earth does want to share that with you. Give love to the earth and she will share back with you. I've noticed that when you pick up trash, you stop littering, you take care of animals, you don't hurt creatures, you know what I mean? You're nice, you're kind. When you start to give to the universe and to the earth, she gives back. Yeah, and I see that if you connect to this earth, the earth has a load of information to give to you. Anyways, just a quick story, and I won't sit on it, but I did go to our mountainous area, and I would take my kids and we would clean up the trash before we played, because there was always trash in the creek, in the river, in the trees, cigarette butts, beer bottles, paper plates, napkins, shoes, water bottles, socks even, how the hell, I don't know, just junk. And so we would bring, a bag and we would fill up for about a mile, of trash. And we did that a few times, and I wanted the kids to enjoy the earth without the damage of pollution. And I noticed after like just maybe a summer of doing that, and we were up there often, and we were loving this part of nature, and it was precious to us, and I was appreciative for it. I think it was September, and it was beautiful out, and it's ending the summer, and floating down the creek as I picked up the trash was a dozen red roses. I don't know how it got there. They were long stem roses. There was a dozen of them. They were a little here, a little there. They had floated downstream. Maybe somebody dropped them. Maybe someone got mad and tossed them in the river. I don't know. But either way, the universe brought those roses to us like a gift. And there it was, getting stuck in between the rocks, unable to flow down the river. And so we kind of put our feet in there and grabbed the roses. And it was so beautiful, and they were fresh, and they were not wilted or old. They were just brand new roses, and they were so beautiful. And I just, even though the earth didn't go buy the roses and they didn't grow from that ground, I just said thank you for bringing that gift to me. And it was a thank you. And I had a moment with the earth, and I feel like it was a thank you. It was a thank you. And it was a simple gesture that I can communicate with her. And other times, anyways, where I've put my hands in the earth and loved her, she's given me abundant gifts. And that's Empress energy. And that's why the Empress always has the earth around her or inside her, because she does represent Mother Earth. And it's beautiful. So I really just think that when you connect with this beautiful energy, whatever you give the earth, she gives 3 times. 3 times. You give the earth a little love, you get 3 times. Whatever you do, it will be multiplied again and again and again. I promise you, it just happens. It's like magic. And so I'll read that card. But this is the outcome for the both of you. Where the heck is my thing? My book. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, poot. There it is. Okay, the earth is our mother. And if we, and that goes with this card, the mother. How the mom is washing the little girl's feet. You know, it's a give and take, and Mother Earth wants to give. Anyways, that was just an extra message. Earth is our mother, and if we are not in tune with her, the rest of our life will be out of balance. The modern world can take us so far away from our roots as living, breathing people on a living, breathing planet. Take a few moments to connect with your mother, Gaia, whether as an earth goddess or the ground beneath you, or something growing. Oh, my right ear just went really loud ringing. Go outside, put your feet in the ground, raise your hands to the sky, feel the connection to this earth, and give back. Still ringing. What the heck? Why do you have to be so loud? Okay. If you can't go outside, plant your feet firmly on the floor wherever you are and feel the energy coming up through the layers between you and the soil that lies beneath you. No matter how high you are, the earth is down there somewhere. That's beautiful. And that really is the outcome. It's about getting in nature. And I think both of you are going to get out in nature for sure. I do see that happening and coming up for you guys. I'm going to get one last oracle for your love, for your relationship. What's an oracle for your relationship? Okay. The tribe. Gotten that one a few times. Bottom of the deck, fork in the road. So it's about a choice returning to your twin, your person, your soulmate. And let's go ahead and read that. Again, the number 8. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. A lot of 8s. You should have seen the Leo extended. 88 was major in that reading. Anyways, you might have a connection with the Leo because of that. So let's go ahead and read this. So in a relationship, you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another person, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow the other person and then they lead. And there are times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another person, accepting the truth that everyone has flaws and is part of this dance. You are looking at a card that is asking you to be aware of the dynamics so that you don't want to get stuck repeating the same cycles. You're in a perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. So overall, this is about compassion. Compassion and understanding. It's about not being right. It's about being love. Love isn't right or wrong, it's just love. That brings so much the mending of the bridges. Just loving someone mends the bridge. There's no disputing it. Love begets love, begets love, begets love. You know? Everything else brings more of that. Anger begets anger, begets anger, begets anger. Jealousy begets jealousy, begets jealousy, begets jealousy. Do you see how those karmic cycles happen? It's because we get stuck in a funk. a funk of our own making. And Spirit's like, take a step back, breathe, get grounded, get the truth that you need to have, and let's just let this go. We need to love. That's the first step, and the most important move is love. And so ultimately, if you want any kind of peace in this relationship, it will start with the actions of understanding, listening, and love. Everyone hears, but not everyone listens. Some people listen just to respond. Some people listen because they think they're going to know it all. Sometimes listening is not speaking. It's just sitting there listening and looking at them with those eyes like, I hear you. No comment needed. Just being there to be someone to talk to. Ever tried that? Understanding that this person has a completely different view than you, and you have a completely different view than them, and neither are wrong, it's just your viewpoint, and understanding that, oh my God, I don't have to force this person to believe what I believe. I just have to love this person. The same with politics or work and careers or family. It's like, you know, the real true acceptance is not alienating anybody. The real true acceptance is not bringing up color because it doesn't exist. Because we're all one. So shut up about it. Stop having special programs and special events for special colors. How about vegan versus, meat-eating people, whatever, omnivores. It's like, shut up. Who cares? It's all food. We're enjoying it. We're living. I don't think the universe is going to judge us or grade us on that or give us ultimate powers versus another. We're all humans. We all can ingest things differently and be differently. Sure, maybe some things are healthier than others, but it doesn't make you any less beautiful. I don't know where I'm going with that. But there's differences of opinions, and so be it. There's cat lovers, and there's dog lovers. So be it. I love cats, you love dogs, vice versa. Whatever. We both love animals. Right? I mean, at least be glad there are some people like, I'm not an animal person. And then someone is really an animal person. There's a happy medium. There's an appreciation for why someone is the way they are. Can't change them. Part of this knowledge for all of us as light workers is understanding the elements. Earth, air, wind, and, I already said air. Earth, air, fire, and water. Knowing that people have a different makeup. Some people are possessive and feisty and loud and outgoing, show-offy. They're fire. They're also creative, passionate, and leaders. Some people are overthinkers, overdoers, overachievers, OCD. Some people are critical. Anyways, where was I going with that? Let me just finish this statement. So some people are overcritical. Some people are completely lazy-minded and they don't think about the other situation. They're just like, oh, whatever's whatever, man, go with the flow. It doesn't matter. Those critical overthinkers, yeah, they're earth. You guessed it. But they're also sustaining. They're also the foundation of our economy, the foundation of our people, the ones that get it done, the ones that create a healthy energy so the rest of us can do what the hell we want. So they're a necessity. They're very important. Those OCD, overthinkers, overachievers are very important because without them, we wouldn't have a foundation in any society. And that's appreciating them. Seeing the beauty in that, the organizational skills they have to help us achieve our goals. We give thanks, appreciation for that energy. The air energy, the thinkers, the imagination people, the ones that think of great things, they're inventors, poets, writers, communicators, gatherers of people. Their expression, sure, they're harsh, brash, unsensitive, to the point, And they think so quick we can't even get a word out half the time. But they're also the engine that keeps us moving forward in our lives. And without them, we wouldn't be able to communicate. There'd be no communication, no dreams, just very stagnant and blah. So we give thanks to the air signs for their thinking, their innovation, their ingenuity, strategies. We give thanks to that. And the water signs. Yep, they're over emotional, clingy, protective, possessive. They overreact. They're neither here nor there. They change with the wind is how it feels. They're always going with the flow, whatever's clever. But you know what, without them, you wouldn't know a damn diddly damn thing about what's going on inside you, about what you're feeling. You wouldn't know how to get your feelings out. You wouldn't know what you're feeling. You wouldn't know about spiritual information. It wouldn't come to you. It wouldn't flow through you. It wouldn't be possible. You wouldn't understand it. There would be a lack of comprehension with people's feelings and spiritual energy. There would also be confrontation all over the globe. Confrontation, because nobody would know what the other person really means. Nobody would get those spiritual intuitive clues about what they really mean. Nobody would know if they're genuine. Nobody would know if they're honest. Nobody would experience happiness, bliss, love. Love comes in the form of water. We wouldn't know what that feels like without water. So that is important. So you see, we give thanks to the water. And once we appreciate all these differences in people, we'll stop judging. We'll stop nitpicking. We'll stop attacking people. We'll stop saying you're different and that's wrong. We'll quit that. And we'll just love. Love them all for all their differences and give thanks for all of the diversity. That's what we need, guys. You know, somebody mentioned something about Christmas, and it was true, and I didn't think about it. And maybe it's not every country, but some countries are like, don't say Merry Christmas. That's America. Don't say Merry Christmas. It offends people. They hush Merry Christmas, and they'll say Happy Holidays, or maybe even Happy Turkey Day, or you know what I mean? It's disrespectful. And I'm not even religious like that. I'm just saying it's disrespectful to those people's beliefs. It's a slap in the face and a spit in the eye. Because they will praise and give thanks for Hanukkah or, you know, I don't know, Ramadan. All that's okay. But it's not okay for the other person. That's prejudice. What's wrong with someone that's a believer of Christ saying, may you have the most wonderful Ramadan. May you have a blessed, beautiful Hanukkah. And Merry Christmas. Why can't we love everybody and just say, I hope you have the most wonderful of whatever you believe. May it be beautiful for you. And may it be beautiful for you. That's coming together. That's unity. That's acceptance. And there is a problem when our country cannot accept diversity because we're too busy putting rules, obligations, regulations, and, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that, you. It's too much control. And yes, we need some control, but sometimes it's a little overdoing it. We need to love each other. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went there. But we are light workers. It got very spiritual here. And we are, as in essence, all of us here meant to spread love. Are we not? Are we not meant to give love to each other? To wash each other's feet? Hypothetically? Literally? Spiritually. Wash each other's feet. Are we not meant to hug and kiss each other? Do you know how odd it is to be near strangers and not say a word, not say bless you, not say hello, not give them a hug, not say how are you doing? There are some people that don't do that because it's not proper. They don't want to get connected to people. That's a problem. And if you're a spiritual worker, part of your karma is to spread those wings and reach out. Reach out when it's uncomfortable. Touch someone and give them a hug, even if they're a complete stranger. You know, be friendly, give them a smile. Someone sneezes next to you at the whatever office, say, bless you. You know, or whatever you say, gesundheit, whatever. You know, give them love, man. We're here to give them love. We're here to tell everybody that it's okay. It's okay to be who you are. We accept you. As long as you're not hurting anybody. We certainly don't want to tell abusers it's okay. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, you know, the diversity of it all. We should be so loving and expose ourselves to where we can feel uncomfortable so we can get more comfortable with reality. Because we're put here on this earth for a purpose, and it's not to block out this earth and avoid this earth and avoid people on this earth. Spiritual people can get so confused when they want to isolate themselves. And that is something that I believe certain people that are very spiritual go off to mountains or isolated places, and they block themselves away from the world for their own spiritual ascension. That can be seen as a little selfish. Maybe it's okay to be selfish, but I kind of think that the ultimate spirituality is loving this earth, loving people, and loving yourself, and finding a healthy balance. And until a spiritual person can balance that feat, they're not balanced. They never will be, and they're going to be reincarnated again until they figure it out. That must be the true recipe, at least in my opinion. It's just my opinion. You don't have to listen to me. Not one bit. But that's just my humble opinion. So anyways, with that, I'm done with this reading. It's probably very late. I should close. But if anybody is here, and you did donate, you bought my Spirit Speaks deck. I only have 3 orders. Don't lie. I know who you are. Mark, you're one of them. Okay, but there was 2 other people. I can wait on you? Okay. So is there someone else I'm missing? I know it's AMC. But if there's anyone I missed from the other day, let me know. But yeah, AMC, where is she? I don't know. She was here, but she's probably sleeping. I don't know. I can always do them tomorrow. Tania, you had 1? Thank you, I'm watching you. Thank you, Steph. You'll wait? Oh, you're so sweet. Maybe I should just wait till tomorrow. Okay, well, there's not a lot of people in the chat right now, so I'll just wait till tomorrow. It's been a long day. I did like 5 readings today, so I'm kind of done. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in tomorrow morning's reading, probably around 10 a.m. my time, I will get back on and I'll mention names. If I see your name in PayPal, I'll know it's you and I will mention you tomorrow. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just mention you tomorrow. I hope you guys order those decks. The Spirit Speaks is the one I'd like you to order. It's new. It's coming in. It will be here Tuesday. I'm super excited. So let's do it. I'm excited. So if you want to look into that, it gives you 3-month subscription to my extendeds, and it gives you a reading here live, and it also gives you the tarot deck. So anyways, that's it. I love you guys. Remember, this relationship and this love is a journey. It's not a destination. So just keep swimming, like I always say. Bottom of the deck, last little call for you. Family changes. And our family is changing. We're getting bigger. We're a big family. We love each other. We're forgiving. We're understanding. We're nurturing. Our family just extended. We have a light family now. And we have our own family to care for too. We have a big job. But Spirit wants you to know that your family is changing. And in 2020, there'll be an addition or there'll be a change in a very positive, transformative direction. There's going to be one more added. Maybe several added. Maybe because this whole soul family. But there's going to be an addition to your family's going to get bigger. Okay? It's going to be happier. It's going to get bigger. And I do see that for you. So yay! I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for all your love. Appreciate you.